to work starting from today. And the same blogger also posted this picture. We're told that anti-Gaddafi signs are being cleaned up by security in the capital, Tripoli. Now, a Libyan girl who we've been speaking to from outside of the country has set up her own YouTube channel to post footage she's getting from family members. This one is interesting as it appears to show a Chinook helicopter over what we're told is Jumhuriyet Street in the capital. Others have reported that mercenaries have been moving about the capital using these helicopters. And this is allegedly the aftermath of those clashes in Jumhuriyet Street, Tripoli, today. This was posted on YouTube on another blog in the last few hours. Now, given the problems of getting footage, as we've been reporting, Al Jazeera has made an appeal on several sites for people to send us images directly to our U-Media site. Here's one we received a few hours ago. It's quite graphic and was sent to us from a guy who said it was filmed on Sunday while him and his friends were on their way to Green Square in Tripoli, where hidden shooters started firing on people. And a reminder of the address to send us in those videos. It's yourmedia.aljazeera.net. And of course, you can keep track of all those videos we've shown, as well as updates on our live blog on our website. Back to you, David, for now.
And time for me to recap the main developments out of Libya. It's reported that protests have taken control of the city of Misurata for the first time. That's in the west. Witness says 6 people were killed and 200 were hurt in fighting there. Al Jazeera's Huda Abdelhamid reporting from Tobruk in the east says there's no sign there of Libyan security forces. It's reported too that Gaddafi has lost control of that entire region. And reports of as many as 1,000 people killed in Libya are to be believed, according to Italy's foreign minister, Franco Frattini. He, seen here with Gaddafi in earlier times, says he expects up to 300,000 Libyan refugees to land in Italy, fleeing the violence there. Now, an American woman's been sentenced to death for the murder of a man and his young daughter. Shauna Ford is the former member of a right-wing militia, which says its job is to secure the border with Mexico. According to members of Arizona's Hispanic community, the case reflects the widespread discrimination which they face. Monica Villamizar reports.
43-year-old Shauna Ford. At her trial, she was often seen smiling. She didn't take the stand in her own defense and denied all the charges, but a jury found her guilty on every count. Guilty of the murders of Junior Flores, his 9-year-old daughter Briseida, and the attempted murder of his wife.
This is the Flores Ranch. This is where the killings took place nearly 2 years ago. We're very close to the Mexican border here, and you can see the seesaw where the 2 little girls used to play. There's also flowers at the doorstep. The ranch has been abandoned now. The 2 sole survivors left the scene of the massacre almost 2 years ago.
In an exclusive interview, Raul Flores, the victim's father, told Al Jazeera that he will never recover from the murders.
And my Junior right there, that's my Junior, you know, my granddaughter, you know, I don't know how anybody could kill her.
Flores says he will never feel safe again. He's not the only one. Arivaca residents remember Ford came to this bar to gather information on her victims.
And she was also, you know, espousing some opinions about the border, and she was just kind of scary.
Shauna Ford once belonged to the Minutemen militia, a group of armed citizens who search for illegal immigrants in border states. She was expelled for radical views, but prosecutors say she then established her own group. There are dozens of active citizen militia groups in Arizona. Some Hispanic residents say they feel intimidated. Isabel Garcia has received death threats.
We have grown hatred and discrimination and bias against Latinos like you have no idea in the state, beginning in the mid-1990s. We allowed the vigilantes to come in. The media gave them full distribution of their messages of hate.
We asked border authorities about regular citizens taking up patrolling in their own hands.
We've never had issues with them, as far as I know. Never had any issues with them. They're just trying to help secure the borders. I mean, with this situation, it's so much. I don't think there's enough Border Patrol agents.
But many say there is a thin line between citizens helping border authorities and those who hunt down for immigrants. Monica Villamizar, Al Jazeera, Arizona.
Joe's going to be along with the sport in just a moment, including New Zealand's Prime Minister, who still wants to hold rugby's flagship tournament in the city of Christchurch, despite the terrible earthquake that's happened there.
The times change. The instruments evolve. The battlegrounds shift.
This is America! Our country!
But the international struggle continues.
He was murdered!
Uncompromising, hard-hitting investigations.
I can't get no justice from no one in Jamaica.
People and power, at this time on Al Jazeera.
Well, you know, as events in Libya move forward extremely rapidly, we're getting phone calls and messages here at Al Jazeera all the time. And quite extraordinary to be able to tell you now that we've got Major General Suleiman Mahmoud. Major General Suleiman Mahmoud, who was in charge of the Libyan army in Tobruk, the eastern city of Tobruk, on the phone. Major General, can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you.
Tell me what the situation is in that city. What is happening in Tobruk?
You mean what's happening in Libya on Tobruk? First, I would like to greet Al Jazeera and salute Al Jazeera for its work. I'd like to thank you for broadcasting what's happening in the Arab world. All over the Arab world, in fact. What's happening in Tobruk now? The situation is quiet on Tobruk and people are holding fast.